Oh my God, Melly. Both of my sons were sleepwalkers, so I get you. It's kind of terrifying. Plan, I can't tell you anything and everything that's going to happen when you go to get your gastroscope done. But I promise it's not as bad as you are picturing and afraid it's going to be. I 100% was absolutely terrified and made myself suffer 6 months longer than I needed to because of it, because of my fear. There's no reason to be terrified. Vampire. You guys, you need to understand. I have severe medical trauma with multiple doctors, and it took me 6 months of almost dying before I finally gave in and let them do it. And then I was like, God, that was nothing at all. Why didn't I just give in sooner? They are not that bad. I'm not going to say they're perfect. The worst thing of it is that your throat feels scratchy, like you swallowed, some chips or something that weren't fully chewed. And you're really tired for sometimes up to 24 hours afterwards. That's literally the worst part of it. Can't you have somebody pick you up, Glenn? Somebody who can just pick you up and give you a ride home safely? Oh. Do you have any kind of medical transport that's non-emergency medical transport? Like here in the United States, many states have like a taxi service that will pick you up and take you to and from a doctor's appointment. And you don't have to pay anything, or you pay for a very low fee. See? Even Melly says, I promise, it's not at all what it seems like. If you are ever recommended to have it done, please have it done. It can absolutely be scary, and that's valid to be scared by it. But also, as somebody who's absolutely terrified of literally anything and everything medical, and is currently going through about 6 or 7 months now of avoiding a fucking procedure I need to have done because of that fear. The endoscopy is nothing. It's one of the easiest medical things I've gone through. I promise I wouldn't tell you that if it's not true. If it's ever suggested to you, talk to your doctor about your fears and your concerns. They get it all the time. It's literally their job to know these things and to have people ask those things and bring them up. They're not there to try to hurt you. At least most of them. I've never met a gastroenterologist who's a dickhead, just for the sake of being a dickhead. God, I started moving forward with that. This is how it happens. But yeah, I've had it twice now already too. It's not as bad as it sounds. Right, exactly, Melly. But that's if you have no sedation. At all. If you have sedation, you won't remember it. And that's okay. You know what they do for that, vampire? They give you a sedative that helps you not have an anxiety attack. Ask me how I know. I literally told them both times, I don't think you understand, I'm terrified. Look, there's another mental health thing that we don't talk about very often on the stream. It was kind of lightly touched on one day. But I have emetophobia, very severe case of emetophobia, which is a serious, terrifying, irrational fear of nausea and vomiting. You have no idea the lengths that I will go to be okay. I haven't gotten sick in 32 years. I'll just put it that way. I can promise you the last thing I wanted was somebody shoving anything down my throat. I'm just saying. You want to talk about fear? I am 99% sure I have no fear bigger than that one. I promise it's not as bad as it sounds. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid you're going to panic. Tell your doctor. If you're ever recommended to have one, be like, hey, I have severe anxiety about this. It's normal. You wouldn't be the first person to have anxiety about it. I did. Many people do. And then they can be like, okay, well, we can give you a little something to help settle your mind before you have the procedure. Simple. Well, vampire, what does that have to do with if you have a medical issue? It's worse when a doctor checks your throat when you have a cold. Yep. That is worse. I don't know why they would consider something that's there to protect you. They don't just casually stick something down your throat. I've had 2 endoscopies because they were life-saving things to have done to my body. They don't just randomly go, hey, you know what? We're going to stick this freaking camera down your throat. They don't do that. If you need to have an endoscopy or a whatever. If you got to have that done, it's because you need it done because you're in trouble one way or another. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be life-threatening. For me, it was life-threatening. You know, it's not like they just walk in. Yeah, Melly. That's that's pretty much the worst of it, Clint. I'll be honest with you. But you know what? The last time I had it done, do you know what the best part was? I couldn't swallow for the 30 days prior to getting that procedure done. So I had been surviving off of drops of water on my tongue for 30 days. And every once in a while being able to do the same kind of thing with nutritional drinks. Them doing the endoscopy and stretching out my esophagus saved my life. Because I came out of the sedation, went home, and the first thing I wanted to do was eat, and I was able to eat for the first time in 30 days. Okay, vampire, I'm just telling you right now, they're not going to look at you and go, hey, we're going to stick this thing down your throat just because. If your alters would rather you potentially have a life-threatening problem that could be solved with it and not get you help, then I don't know what to tell you. You'd have to talk to your therapist. Yep, exactly, Melly. It'll be the best meal ever, Clint. Your throat will be a little sore, so prepare for that.
Just think, Glenn, Scratchy throats are best remedied by ice cream.
That's true.
Oh, that'll be great, Glenn. I'm excited to hear what your first meal is going to be.
Yeah, Clint, I bet. It'll be amazing. Just like I said, keep in mind that, you're not going to come out of it and be completely unaware it happened. Your throat will be scratchy, like as if it's almost like if your throat gets really dry from breathing and then you try to swallow, it's like that feeling, that kind of scratchy. And it lasts for like a day or two. But yeah, life saving procedure, nothing to hate, nothing to be angry about. I'm thankful for it. As much as I'm terrified of anything going down my throat or procedures or medications, it's a wonderful thing. It can absolutely change your life in some ways. Obviously, not always. Sometimes it just gives you a diagnosis, which is still important.
Yeah.
My doctor said, "Why are you not scared?" And I said, "It's my second time. Why would I be scared? If this is your first day at work?" Yep. I still freaked out during my second one or before my second one. I still had a panic attack, but that's just me. And then they gave me the sedation, and I literally, for the second one, I was just like, oh, this is the best part. I was gone. Because for just a few minutes, I didn't give a fuck about anything. And that's not how my brain works. So it was nice,
Can you buy that over the counter? Maybe we can use that to get you here.
right? No shit. To be fair, it was fentanyl, so that would be a bad idea, Wild.
Yeah. They
And you say you
may
don't get high. I don't, Clint, except for it
they may
medically.
frown upon that.
Yeah, they'd probably, especially going across the border, I feel like there's
Yeah.
a big no no about that.
Yeah. No, we're not dealing it. All of this is to keep her sedated till I get to home. Yes, all of it is for personal use for one person.
Right? Right? I just realized that I still have a fucking problem here. Yeah, Billy. Right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like the dentist, you get a root treatment before hands in your mouth and they ask how your hay fever is going. Right? Like, what is wrong with you, man? Do you not realize that you just closed my entire mouth up? They definitely can't possibly expect you to answer. Like, there's no way. There is no way they expect you to answer.
I mean, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah. I think that doctors and stuff are just trolls, dentists, and that they know you're not going to be able to answer them, and they think it's funny. I'm a whole fucking stitch extra here. I keep trying to fix it, and it's still, I just don't know. I don't know how this is happening.
I thought you were gonna mark the beginning of each row.
I was, and then I took it out and started talking and fucking lost it. So now I don't know where the start is. Right, Clint. I had a dentist ask me once a question while he literally had a drill in my mouth giving me a root canal. And I just looked at him like, hi, Anne. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. This makes me fucking sad, man. We should have been way done with this by now, and I just can't get it done. How are you doing, Anne? Right, Mel. It's ridiculous. Right? Oh, no. Should probably shower to be able to stream today. I've been long enough without a crafting one. But bed is comfy as fuck today. Yeah, I know that feel. Okay, row two. Okay. I'm fucking cold, man. Oh shit, Clen challenge everybody to the death. Type in chat. Hurry, go. Here we go. Looks good. Looks good. Stitch over here doing all of his hacks and cheating. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Congratulations, Stitch. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm getting tired, chat. And I don't think that not being able to get this done is helping. Okay. Thank you for the redeem of the hydrate, Urania. Cheers. Cheers. I was telling Stitch, congratulations for winning the Battle Royale. That's all. But I am getting sleepy. Hey, Pharaoh. Okay. Wait. This is the first stitch. There we go. I am struggling doing this thing. Yeah, and I have spent like 2 hours trying to do the middle of this damn thing. Oh! Oh, okay, Brandy. I'm making an Imkin. My first Imkin. As you can see, the Imkin himself is done. Hey, that's closer to what the actual color is. It must have just been shadow. It's a little bit brighter of a green than that, but it's much closer now. Yeah. Our little fella that sits there. And he's going to have... Oh, Brandy still can't.
That's running, yeah.
Impkin, yes. Oh, she can hear.
Okay.
And it's going to have a sunflower hat. Like this. It's going to be cute if we ever get this done. My drink, Yarnia, it's a Dr. Pepper. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to get this finished tonight now. It's just taking way too long, and I am getting very, very short attention span. Oh, well, okay. I forgot to chain one, I think. We chained one. Crochet. Oh, man. Okay. And then here. Two. Guess what I didn't do again?
I don't know.
I didn't mark the first stitch.
Oh shit.
It's terrible. Yeah, I saw it, Melly. Sorry, my brain is just really short attention span right now. I'm getting tired, guys. I was really hoping to finish this tonight, but I'm not so sure that's happening. Not so sure that's happening. Okay, hi, Scuba. You're fine, Melly. Spelling doesn't have to be exact anyway here. Man, I really am kind of disappointed that it's not done yet. Ow. Eh. Got these two to pop out. Okay. Yeah, Melly. Nope, people would understand that here too, Melly. Okay. How are you doing, Pharaoh and Scuba? Sorry. My brain power is definitely leaking, chat. Okay, that's all three. Okay. Yeah, it's leaking.